I'm not gonna waste any time going back for that stuff over there. Let's just kill this guy and be done with it. Well, not kill him, but... No! I want to fight! Why did it default to second choice? I'm coming in now.
I wouldn't have done that.
Come at me, you fool.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Gotta remember there's no locking on with this.
Give him what for.
Okay, totally missed.
Whack him. A fight. Let him have it.
Come at me!
Show him.
Holy shit. That is just... Oh yeah. That is just infinitely devastating. Might take a hit here and there, but if you keep that up, I think most slower people will not be able to really land a hit on you. Alright, whatever. We're gonna not go for that satchel right now. We really need to find Pablo. I have no idea where this fucking bastard is. In Gothic 3, if you use Marvin mode, you can actually use a code to go directly to a person, not just to a specific location. In this game, you can only go to, if you type in go to POS or POS, that just goes to a default location for whatever map you're currently on. And for the main part of Corinus, it just goes to the harbor. For the Valley of Mines, it goes to the castle. Somewhere in the castle, I can't remember where. Do you have the package? Yeah, gotta go through all this again. What I really want to know is where the hell Pablo is. Maybe he's asleep or something. That might be it. Maybe he doesn't go on shift until later. Let's just take a peek inside. We can't actually go in there without these guys getting really pissed off. Let's just look for sleeping dudes. Well, there's a sleeping dude there. And it is Pablo. For the love of Christ. Can I stand here without you guys getting mad? From here I can talk to him. Oh, you got too far away now. Alright, there we go. Always hunting criminals. My name is Pablo. If you ever make trouble, I'm going to catch your coattails and I'll be the one making jokes. Get it? Listen, man, recently acquired chainmail. That Wambo never misses an opportunity to brag. I'd just like to know where you got the dough for it. Where can I find Wambo? Alright. Oh, boy. How do I get into the upper quarter? Only when you become a citizen of town. If you're an apprentice for another craftsman. Is there another way? Lord Andre makes you one. So I have to become an apprentice. Yeah, I remember this part. Just another string of side quests leading up to a main plot point. I admit that this mod does make too frequent use of devices such as that. Basically, the only person willing to take us on as an apprentice is actually Hannah. Which is kind of strange. She's not really a master craftsman of any kind. On the inn alone for more than 5 years now. I remember that. Is there anything you can tell me about the city? I want to skip this. What do you want to know? Who rules? It's Lord Andre. Yeah, whatever. Important parts: marketplace, upper quarter, craftsman's, and harbor. Who else is important? Don't mess with Wolfgar, he's the militia captain. Governor Larius has lost much of his influence. Same for the judge in town, since Lord Andre judges now. Careful of Canthar the merchant. He's a murky character whom you cannot trust. And of course, you should not make the master craftsmen angry. They have an important voice in the city council. Right, so she will not actually accept us as an apprentice yet. So I guess we'll just go talk to the regular craftsmen. And at some point down the line, we will be directed to Hannah. And that's how we can get into the upper end of town to talk to Wambo to figure out how to get his chainmail to get it back to the goblins. Simple. Yo, I want a job. I don't have 5 ore yet. May I start as your apprentice? Are you able to work for hours with a 50-pound hammer? Well, that's apparently a silent no. Declined. Actually, the proper term is denied. Thorvin. Can I whack on some wood? My former apprentice disappeared for the second time now. This time I don't believe it was caused by bandits. That boy still hasn't gotten Lucia out of his mind. Can you deal with wood? I can make a fire out of it. That's what I thought. You don't have what it takes to become a carpenter. Alright. Denied once more. I don't share his love for wood. I'm sure he likes his wood. Can I be your apprentice? Shut up about this stuff. I already have an apprentice and I cannot feed 2 at once. Well, that's a very curt rejection. What about you? Oh, you fucking troll skin. May I be your apprentice? Yeah, sounds bad. So none of that, and the last person I talked to is Constantino. So when all of this is said and done, I'm not really sure what comes next. Can I brew an ale? May I start as your apprentice? Girl is an apprentice. You can put that art right out of your mind. What about fresh herbs? I actually need some fresh goods. I don't have the heart to get some new. It's really too dangerous because of beasts and bandits. I lost my magical protecting ring. Someone must have stolen it from my chest. Ha! You look like someone who's familiar with the wilderness. Couldn't you get me some fresh herbs? The ring you lost. How does it protect you? Protecting me against arrows and bolts. Alright, well that would have been nice to have. If I collect the herbs from you, what's in it for me? I would leave you a few healing potions you would probably need in the wilderness. Can I get better prices for my herbs as well? 2 king sorrel, 2 elixirs of healing. Those are herbs. And 2 meadow knotweeds. And all other herbs which you can find, then we'll come to an agreement. Whoops, I skipped that. But maybe I sometimes need someone who tries out the brew, then you are welcome. Ah, so we are a guinea pig. Oh, we apparently have everything already. Alrighty, alrighty. So he's gonna make a potion that we can get from him in due time. So he's apparently supposed to give us a better price on this stuff. Which I think is only slightly better. Nothing too out of this world. But it's better than nothing. Just sell him all this shit because I don't need it. Whew. Hang on to that, I guess. Don't need that, don't need that. Sell a couple of those, but keep a couple. Them bones, we'll keep 5 for no good reason. Bosper will give us a better price on skins once we get him a troll skin, which unless we can find somewhere. I have to try and remember where we can find it. Maybe we should check with the innkeepers. Well, that's gonna turn into a chain of this nonsense. I start as your apprentice. I most need a woman for dishwashing. Full-time, 2 years of probation. Next day, abrogation, whatever the hell that means. No standard wage, no labor union. No compensation or payment for overtimes. Broken dishes will be deducted from wages, and I don't have any holidays. Too social. Ask Hannah, the owner of the harborage. Maybe she's looking out for someone. Well, thank you. That was the most helpful thing we've heard all day. So now we know that Hannah could have an opening for us. What? Where'd you go? Could not be easy, could it? There she is.
I don't believe it.
What are you looking at weapons for?
That'll never change.
Yo.
I knew that would be a problem.
Are you in need of an apprentice?
He really should have known.
I was finding my own for the last 5 years.
I knew that would be.
Frankly, didn't have the intention to become a hostile warden.
I've got no time for things like that.
Let me guess, you want to get into the upper quarter, have to be a citizen. The survival of Corinthus is at stake.
Been there.
That's what it's always about. If I accept you as my apprentice, you owe me a great favor, which you can claim at any time without questions. Swear it, and you are my apprentice. Acknowledged. Alright, so we don't actually have to do the quest yet. It comes later.
Nobody wants to know.
I already know what it can be of use for. Alright, well, at least she's given us time to... Oh, we're very close to leveling up. Let's go kill something. I think we just need to kill a meat bug and we can level up. We'll use that to... Oh, hey now. Not the first time I'm going through this gate. We're to search anybody. Do you have any female officers with you? Haha, what an absurd thought. Demand to be searched by a woman. You can bite me if else. I'll shout if you try laying a hand on me. Simply about an alchemist paying good money for certain animal trophies. They are considered the latest fashion in Tymorian medicine. Lorande disagrees with pointless animal slaughter on behalf of so-called traditional medicine. He has a heart for animals. It's just an eccentricity of his. Generic for a nobleman. If I assure you I'm not involved with this, would you let me pass? By the way, I'm in very good contact with Lord A. Alright, so I could pass. So, something about some medicine. Some alchemist is advocating the slaughter of animals for traditional medicine. Quite an analog to a lot of the debates we have in our society. With, traditional medicines, herbal remedies and stuff that are just like... Well, not herbal remedies, but... You know what I mean. People talking about, yay! Like Chinese medicine using, rhino horns. Or not just Chinese medicine, but a lot of, medicines. Or just other reasons for using, rhino horns. I think it was supposed to be like an aphrodisiac as well. Basically a, traditional boner pill. Old school Viagra. But, that's supposed to be why the black rhino has gone extinct several years ago. Even though I keep hearing about it, like people think it just happened yesterday. But, yeah. That's that. Who can teach me sneaking for free? I know, Alright, nothing useful there. Alright, well, I think Kevlar is the only one who can teach us to sneak. What was I saying? I don't remember, man. I don't remember. Where's... Oh, there you are. That's convenient. I wasn't even really expecting to find you here. Teach me a thing. Teach me how to sneak. This takes a lot of practice. When keeping up, you have to merge in any shadow or any environment. Use any coverage. Close look at your path in the advance. See the strong points and the weak ones. Be prepared for anything unforeseen. Keep your balance. With your toes, grope for a safe step. Alright. Yeah, I don't care about any of that. We can learn crawler plates. Teeth. Skins. Let's do skins. Alright, so he teaches us how to do skins. We can do minor mine crawler plates. Teeth. I don't think teeth is as useful. Shadow Beast horns. We're not going to be killing Shadow Beast anytime soon, but I know how we can get some crawlers quite easily. And we can do that for Mateo's quest. And now we should have 2 left. Alright, we have 2 points left. Now that we know how to sneak... How many lockpicks do we have? We have 15 now, sweet. We are... If I recall correctly, we're going to have to steal the chainmail from Wambo. And that's going to involve sneaking into the barracks at night when everyone's asleep. Hey, where are you going? Well, inside there. Before you reject me again, I'm townsman of this city. Hannah is my mistress. You're finished if you get caught at any kind of disgrace. Yeah, whatever. Well, hey there, man. No more arena fights? What are you guarding here? Guarding this house. I have to send anybody who claims property of the house to the governor. I don't know more either. Do what? Looks like you're satisfied with that bit of information. I don't care. I've been with the Redcoats for too long. I used to fight for money at the docks in the past. Fair, clean fights. I won them at most. Till this guy showed up and walked over me twice. Next, I've been caught by the militia who took away my loyal sword. Dude, find yourself a job with social insurance and pension. And here I am guarding this house. A small criminal joins the militia? Man, they take anybody who can hold a sword these days. Besides, I used to be in the army. It matters more than holding forbidden duels. Where can I meet the governor? Just straight ahead. Yada yada yada. So, I guess we can try and get this house back for Gerbrant. You still training people? Sentimental exceptions drive me back to my old place from time to time. 100 gold coins and you're in. At night I'm usually at my old place behind Alwyn's butchery. Plain closed, of course. Alright, so that's where we can meet him for one-handed weapons. Oh. You went into your civilian clothes very quickly? Pardon the sniffs. Gotta be done. So is that the governor there? Hey, Wambo. Hambone. Who are you? I'm Wambo, not captain yet. How may I be of services? Well-behaved young lady. Well, you're a flatterer indeed. I was told you own the most beautiful-looking armor of all the guards in Corinthus. I just had to take a look at it. Uniforms make me weak. Really? I keep the chainmail on my chest at the barracks. Just get there tonight, then I can present you my armamentarium. Do what? See you tonight, then. Well, I don't really recall that. I thought we just were supposed to sneak in and take it, but... Oh, he's the town crier. He usually doesn't leave his, post, though. So... Unless I'm mistaken, pretty sure Wambo never actually really tries to show it to us. We just are supposed to sneak in and take it. But if he does show it, that might be our supposed opportunity to snatch it from him.
Really?
But I doubt it. What we need it to do is wait for those guys in the courtyard there to finish their training, which they will do at night, and then they shall retire. And that is when we shall sneak past the sleeping fools. What's weird right now is I'm doing this whole thing with just my trackpad on my laptop. Just because it's easier for me. I really only switch to the actual mouse when I have to fight something. Midnight should do it. The original 3 Gothic games and the first Risen were actually very easy to play on a laptop. It's quite interesting. Just because the controls... Well, part of the reason, I'm sure, is because the first Gothic game was kind of designed back in the day. I think it was originally designed not really to use a mouse. I don't know how long the development for it actually was, but in the 90s, games did not always require or use mice. Okay, so we should be able to sneak now, but what I'm worried is some latecomers. I cannot... Oh, we should really save before we do this. I'm gonna do that out here. But really, if you set your control scheme that way, you do not need to use a mouse at all. But it's been years since the game has really been played like that. Some old first-person shooters were like that. I remember Duke Nukem 3D. Are you Wambo? No, you're Wolfgar. I don't know if it just says Wambo's chest on it. Oh, what's this now? There's a key here, but I'm not sure what it's for. Well, whatever, I guess I'm taking everything. One thing you really have to be careful about is that the sound of a breaking lockpick can wake people up. And that's when you get a bit Scrooged. And we found a parcel. Oh, which one is Wambo's? I think it's this one, but cannot guarantee that. Oh. Well, apparently this one doesn't need to be picked. I think this key opened it, actually. Well, it opened that one, but there's no chainmail in it. Does it open all of them? That would not make sense. I don't want to risk it, but there was definitely no chainmail in there. Oh, don't do that now. Unless Wambo took it out. It's in his chest. Well, which one is hit? Oh, here it is. Well, that was easy. That's weird. Why did that key open two different chests? Just gonna walk right through yous. Save me some time. And no one seems to be coming. And we are golden. I might be able to wrap this whole quest up really quick, but it all depends. I can't quite remember what it takes to get the stuff from Bennett. I imagine some of it has been sold. So we gotta be careful about that. Let's save again. If we are quick and careful... Do we even have any, No, we got nothing but this shit. Banish evil. Could I use this to kill the warg? Because if I could... We could quite easily use the, teleporter stone in there. This is supposed to do 300 damage. I don't know how much health a warg has. Well, he's quite ready to kill us, but I cannot actually target him. There we go. That did jack shit. Why did that do jack shit? I'm not wasting those in. The spells in this game, you just have no idea whether they're gonna work or not. It's really a pain in the ass, and that's the ultimate reason why magic has been my least favorite thing in the original Gothic games. The original 2. In Gothic 3, it works a lot better. We have Destroy Evil. Will this work? No, apparently they don't count as evil. Damn shadow dogs. So, will a Holy Arrow work? Just seems like Paladin magic is wholly ineffective against many things. Nope, that did nothing again. I'm not wasting those. Pretty sure those can damage orcs at least. I think they can only damage things of a profoundly unholy nature. Which would be orcs. And other things. Cannot use that. Well, what a shit. Alright, well, let's just try to go for it. I'm not going to cheat to use this shortcut, just because that's kind of shitty. Whoop! Oh yeah, how's that dodge? Whoop! Oh yeah, lovely. Lovely does it.